And we're live. We live? Say live? We live, guys. We are live. 10X Titans Live is back. And we rocking and rolling. We got Miss Shay Burnham in the house.
Whoop, whoop.
And yours truly, Matt, is back on the show. And do we got a show for you guys?
Fire.
Excited.
Fire.
Excited. So, Shay, you did the show last week. How'd that go?
It went really well. It was my first live. And look, I got invited back again, so I must be doing something right.
She's a natural. She's a natural. So, guys, we got a show for you this week. There's a lot of uncertainty in the world. I mean, over the last 2 worlds, there's been a lot of uncertainty. But even now, the media continues to push a lot of shit on us. Inflation. We got farmer bullshit. We got climate change. What else we got, Shay? You're on the... What else? All this crazy.
Many things. Many things.
Yeah, and it's being shoved down our throats. We're being bombarded by it every single day. So we want to come to you on strategies on how you can stay motivated. If you're a sales leader, you're an owner, you're a sales manager, you're a general manager, how can you stay motivated? And then how can you actually go and motivate your team and keep them inspired, keep them hungry, keep them chasing the goal, the target, whatever it may be. So that being said, Shay, you got some good strategies on the team side. You work with clients all across the country every single day.
Every day.
So why don't you share with any of the sales leaders out there on how they can keep their team motivated during this craziness time we're living in?
Yeah, exactly. Like Matt said, it's insane right now. And my question, I'm speaking more to sales leaders, managers, owners of companies. Whose responsibility is it to keep your team's mindset right and keep them on their purpose, on their target, and on their goals? It is your responsibility, and you want to be in control of your environment and then the environment that your team is coming into. Do you want to be at the cause? Or do you want to be at the effect? What would you say?
I want to be a cause all the time. I never want to be the effect of my environment, ever.
Boom, exactly. So take control, take responsibility. Like Matt said, we're being bombarded every day, every minute. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, what else? There's a new app.
CNN, CBC, Global News, Fox.
Everything. The list goes on. So, I don't know, what? Your team spends 8 to 10 hours with you a day. And then they go home. What's happening at home? Who knows, right? They can be just tuned in 24/7, 365 to negativity. So you have to control the environment they're walking into. You have to create that positive atmosphere and reinforce it daily. One way to do that, what's their purpose? What is their targets? Are their targets being executed, or are they laid out daily? Are they laid out weekly? Is it discussed at the start and then also checked on at the end to make sure that they're hitting those targets? Why aren't they hitting those targets? Are those targets even big enough so that when some BS does come their way, that they don't get distracted? Because if it's a little target, any little thing that goes wrong, it could take them off course, right? So is the picture so big and is their goal so large that any little roadblock they're running into, they can just toss it aside? What do you think?
Yeah, good points. Very good points. On top of that, guys, so some other ways about controlling your environment, especially when it comes to having a team that we do here, is you have structure. So we start our day every single day with structure. It's not always fun. Not everybody always wants to do it, but I can promise you at the end of our day in the beginning, people are ready for their day. And what does structure look like? We start at a set time every single day. Every single day we take roll call. Someone's late, there's a reprimand for that. So we start the day every single day at the same time. We have training every single day from the same time. For 20 minutes, everybody's training. After that, we meet in our relative departments. We have a discussion about what's going on. After that, we role play. After that, we meet as an entire organization and find out all the wins. That's a great way to start the day and control the environment. If someone's coming in with a negative world or coming from a negative world like Shay talked about, maybe your friend said something, maybe they saw something on Instagram that morning, guess what? We now control that environment when they walk into our office, so they are ready to start the day. That negativity, by the time they get on the phones or in front of a customer, it's at bay, it's gone. What were you going to say?
I was going to say exactly that. When you start your day, it's positivity only. Yeah, sometimes things need to be addressed. Address that one-on-one. That morning, that's like get on the right foot, get everything right. Positivity only. I feel like we're getting comments we can't see.
Yeah, we can't see it. We'll get to them. We'll get to them. So that's how you do it, guys. If you're a sales leader, you're a manager, you're a GM, you're an owner, you want to control the environment somebody walks into. Another way we do it is by having a game to play. And Shay touched on this with the target. Having a big target your team can chase is important because now they're working for that. But create a game around that. So something we'll do is we'll create a game like this month. It's Jaws Lie. The theme is Jaws, the movie Jaws. And when we hit our target for the month, our entire team gets to go for dinner and we get to go on a fishing trip. So that's the team. That's the target we're putting in front of our team every single day. Putting that in front of them instead of the negative world that's going on, and make them create and play a game here, not play the game that social media government wants them to play.
Exactly.
Create a game that we want them to play.
Yeah.
So solid points right there. But Shay, what about if you're a leader and you have a hard time motivating yourself? What do you do for that?
You gotta take inventory on what you're taking in and cut out what isn't working. Regulate your time on social media. We're all guilty of it. You open up Instagram and then before you know it, 30 minutes, 45 minutes has passed. You're like, what the heck did I just do? And you probably close the app thinking, why did I open it? So delete it, get rid of it, put yourself on a timer. It's all there as distractions, and we got to keep eyes on the prize.
Very good, very good. Some other points for leaders if you're having a hard time. I can barely motivate myself. How can I motivate my team? A couple key points, and these are very simple, nothing new. Train yourself. Yeah. Train and develop yourself every single day. So whether it's on the Cardone platform, whether it's a Cardone book, or maybe it's something that you're into, find something that you can sink your teeth into. So you're learning, you're developing, you're having these wins and cognitions and ideas come to you that you can then share with your team. That'll help a lot, and it'll help you pull yourself out of any rut that you're in. Yeah. The other thing is move your body. Something simple. Get exercise. Extrovert. Don't get stuck on your phone. Go out for a run. Go to the gym. Do some martial arts. Shay runs dancing schools. Do some kind of dance. Move your body.
Movement is medicine.
Exactly. I love that saying. Movement is medicine. Yeah. And that's an important piece. Get your exercise in. The other piece is revisit your own goals. Shay talked about goals for your team. What are your own goals? What are you working for every day? Why are you going to work every day? Revisit your goals day and night, like Grant talks about. Write them down at night, write them down in the morning, and it'll keep you focused on what you're working toward. The biggest problem with what's going on in the world and all the stuff that's being thrown at people is people then, they collapse their viewpoint of their goals. So now people are looking towards the fall as opposed to looking for 5 years from now, 10 years from now. People are forced to think in smaller increments. Get rid of that and start thinking long. Where do I want to be in 5 years, 10 years? And work on your own goal. Don't work on the goals that the world is shoving down your throat. So those are some key ones. Very simple to keep yourself motivated and then to keep your team motivated.
You know what a good quote is too?
Go ahead. Hit me. What do you got?
Doom and gloom is the time to boom.
Oh.
That's a GC class.
That's a solid one. Doom and gloom is the time to boom. I think that's a good message to end off on, guys. Again, we're here every week to help you guys, bring you strategies, tips, insights on sales, marketing, business, and we share it with you every single week. That's Shay. I'm Matt. We're going to sign off from 10X Titans Live. If we missed your question, we apologize. We'll get to next week. It's hard for us to see the screen. Yeah. Tune in next week. We'll have a new topic. If you have any ideas or anything you want to hear from us, insights, we want to hear from you. Comment, drop it down below. We'll read them all, and then we'll base future shows on your insight and feedback. Appreciate you guys listening in. Be great, guys.
Thanks, everybody.
Nothing else pays.
Nothing else pays.